What are we doing here?
So we want to make an epic war scene. So we got about 15 vehicles, and it's gonna be a full-out paintball fight with vehicles. We're just doing the whole charge rush with a lot of vehicles. We want to just make it look epic. So,
yeah, wham, bam, super tramp, and I tipping up my hat while I boost the fans, and I hover up top. Can you feel the noise? All the girls scream now because they want the boys. Yo, making all the clouds looking like a big joke when I run so fast and I sing so low, and you never want to mess with me. You're just dissing me. I just set me free, so just stop.
They keep trying to convince. Oh, hello there.
Hello.
I'm actually deciding not to be on film today.
Too bad.
Thank you very much.
Black.
okay, you all, we are down in the basement doing behind the scenes on the paintball video, which we shot like a year ago. Okay, so you guys, I want you all to be as close to this car as possible. All these cars, you guys are moving forward.
Okay.
And I want you guys, never go in a line, always be staggered. Okay. And have someone on that side, have someone on this side, and then kind of almost have someone crawling on the cars and stuff like that.
Yeah, I can crawl across.
Go down. There's a lot of rust, there's a lot of metal. Don't
Be careful.
A lot of tetanus. And action. So Paintball Warfare, this was a collaboration with a ton of paintball companies. So many I can't even think of any of them. They'll all pop up, all their graphics, logos will pop up everywhere and down in the description. This would not have happened without the paintball companies. So what's going on?
Okay, so we just got a shipment in the mail. Yeah, Kingman was cool enough to just give us a whole truckload of guns. And so we have about 60 guns that they've given us just to utilize it, essentially just to have the most craziest event out there. So
I felt so bad for the little UPS lady. You'll see, she's like 110 pounds. These boxes weigh more than her.
What's in your hand right now,
Do you
Peyton?
see this? This is something along the lines of 30, 25? 25 CO2 tanks. We all know what these are used for in the paintball guns. It's gonna be a fun weekend.
Not only that, like, this is only a small portion of it. We have 800 pounds of paintballs sitting in the garage. We have
Wait, tell them how many paintballs that is.
just 100,000 paintballs. So we have 100,000
Exactly
paintballs.
100,000?
100,000 paintballs. Yeah, Nelson Paintball gave us 100,000 paintballs to utilize. But yeah, everyone's been super cool over the entire thing. So,
and then we have two main types of guns. We have the we have the electric ones.
Yeah.
And then we have the MXRs, MRXs by Spider, and then also the MR100 Pros. We have like 25 of each.
yeah, we have 25 of each. So,
Completed version. Stock. Everything.
so this is it's their new line that they came out, and that's why we were able to work with them. It's just because they wanted to promote their new line. It's really cool. They're a lot of fun.
Okay, so how do we get on the paintball guns? Like, why did they even send us them?
Well, I think it all started out when there was a little video made of a rope swing that went viral. Made by the Devin, something like 10 million views already, and with exposure like that, it was surprisingly easy to get paintball spots. Not a, what did it say, sponsorship? Scholarship. We got ourselves a paintball sponsorship! But yeah, thanks to the hard, dedicated work of Dallin here, we were able to get it pretty easily, and the talents of Mr. Devin Graham.
So I called up Kingman and I just asked him, well, I told him about this video that we made, the world's largest rope swing. I said, hey, maybe you guys saw that, and they said, yeah, that's awesome. After we started talking about some of the YouTube videos that Devin's already made, we started asking if they wanted to help us with the new video we had going on. We had a bunch of vehicles that were lined out, and it just kind of snowballed from there. As soon as Kingman gave us the guns, then all of a sudden we have vehicles just all over the place. We're going to be using the location that Nitro Circus uses all the time, and it just grew out of control. So that's kind of why we're here.
And they flew down several technicians to help with the paintball guns in case any of them jammed or anything else as far as technical difficulties. This video, it took a lot of planning. We had around 100-150 people there. 2 days of shooting. We actually worked with Nitro Circus on this video. They do extreme kind of sport things similar to me, but usually it's with motorcycles, four-wheelers, cars, that whole thing. So they provided a ton of awesome cars, and one of their basically backlots that they shoot a lot of their movies. So basically we camped there for a night, Spent 2 days filming there. Originally, like I said, we had 100,000 paintballs, so we went out there, started shooting, and what I found out is I told everyone, do not hit the camera guy.
Whoever I'm next to filming, no one shoot the guy I'm filming.
So at first I had eye protection. Everyone has to have eye protection. I got out there and then I started just getting nailed one after another. And paintball bullets, they hurt when you don't have a ton of protection. So I was finally like, I can't do it anymore. So I wore a big yellow vest on so people would know not to hit me. So we went back out there, started shooting, and I kept on getting pegged all over the place. So we canceled it again, and finally, and this is a big secret that you guys just don't know yet, no one knows this, for the people there, we actually, for this video, 95% of the shots, there was no paintballs in the actual paintball guns. We were all getting pegged so bad that we had to remove all the paintballs, and we were just using CO2 cartridges, and a lot of the actual poofs that come out of the paintball guns in a couple of the shots, those were actually added later with CGI. And that was the thing, is what we noticed is after shooting with paintballs, you actually never really see the paintballs coming out of the guns because it happened so fast. So it really didn't matter if we were using them or not. It only mattered for when we actually cut to like a close-up of a window getting hit, and when you use actual paintball guns, and those were very staged. The whole video itself was staged. We made it look like a huge epic battle, when in reality, it was not a huge epic battle. So one of the filmmakers I really admire as far as someone that can pull off huge action scenes is Michael Bay. He's known for getting hundreds if not thousands of people together with huge explosions, stuff like that. I basically wanted to take a Michael Bay kind of production and do it with paintball, as far as taking paintballing and just kind of putting it on steroids. So that's basically what we did. We just wanted to make this huge epic paintball fight that no one had ever seen before. I mean, we had cars jumping over other cars. Like, that would have never happened in a safe way without it being completely staged. So each of the shots you see in the actual video were staged, just so you guys all know. We'd literally go from one to the next, just getting different shots. And there was so many people, 100, 150 people, so many cars. We had about 20 cars. All my friends provided all the cars. So I think everyone had to sign a waiver just to make sure if their cars got damaged, they wouldn't get mad or anything. So they knew they were probably going to get hurt. And I think every car broke something, whether it be a glass window, whether it be a mirror. Everyone's car got damaged a little bit. You're dealing with paintballs, something's going to get hurt. It was exhausting when you're dealing with that many people and you're kind of trying to run the show and telling people, okay, you got to run here, run here.
She's gonna lead the charge. Right after that vehicle, this main Nitro Circus vehicle is gonna be following. I want all the vehicles to be close as possible and maintain a safe speed. So the first one will probably go a little bit slower than we normally would. We'll probably go around 15 miles an hour. All we're doing, you don't need to fire your weapons at all. It's just a charge. But let's see a lot of hand movement, kind of get in position as if we're gonna attack. But that's all we need. Got it? And then you see where the road connects with the other road? That's where we're gonna slow down, stop. So just don't all of a sudden slam on your brakes because there's other cars behind you guys. Be safe.
And then one of my friends, he contacted me last minute, a Facebook friend, we'd actually never met in person. He's like, I'd love to be in your video, and he was the one who flew the paramotor. So he was up above doing the shots as if he was shooting down. That's the other thing, is if you're doing paintball, you're not gonna have someone up shooting down and people shooting up because you're gonna kill that person. So that was all definitely staged as well. We didn't want anyone getting hurt. Everyone, I think, got hurt. Like, I'd like to say no one got hurt, but I think everyone got hurt. You kind of expect that when you're doing paintball videos. And yeah, we just want to make something larger than life, something kind of almost like a Hollywood blockbuster film. Yeah, it was a blast to film.
And action go!
I got a ride in a super nice trophy car, which was really awesome. And I was actually in the car when it launched over all the other cars, so I got to do that. And everything, it took several different takes. Like the scene where the car jumps over the other car, like I wanted that to be perfect. And we're dealing with 100 people on the floor. We're dealing with an actual paramotor flying vehicle flying through the air, and the other car turned around the corner. And like we practiced, we rehearsed that for like an hour, and then we shot it, and I think we did it in the 4th take as far as like got it perfectly with camera, with all the cars jumping and the paramotor flying right over the exact same time. So it was very choreographed. And then a lot of the movies I do, I kind of discover the story as we're actually filming. And as we were actually filming this, I realized near the end is it reminded me of a big story in Iwo Jima. Is that when they put the flag up? So a big part of US history is Iwo Jima, I think that's how you say it. Don't hate me if I say it wrong, because there are haters, and haters are gonna hate. Iwo Jima, it's a really awesome place in history, very famous like in US history, as far as after they'd kind of like claimed the territory. I don't know how many soldiers it was, I'm wrong on this, but they placed a US flag and they made a huge statue out of it. So at the end of this video, we kind of recreate that scene with everyone dying around. They place the flag down, and yeah, we just wanted to make an epic battle, and that's what happened with Paintball Warfare. Thanks for watching.
Yeah, wham, bam, super tramp. And I tipping up my hat while I boost the fans. And I hover up top, can you feel the noise? All the girls scream out cause they want the boys. Yo, making all the clouds looking like a big joke. When I run so fast and I sing so low. And you never wanna mess with me, you're just dissing me. I just set me free, so just stop.